I mean, it was against middle set, which that's always nice when you flop the nuts. It's always
Speaking of
good.
middle set, so last night I'm watching. Last night or night before, I'm watching some sort of poker show, and someone said they had middle pair because it was in the middle again. So like so it happened on our show before, and a professional said that someone had middle pair, and I was like, no,
It's a confusing thing, you
no,
know?
they actually have they have bottom pair, just it's just in the middle. Did you hear our boy Jason Somerville was calling the action of
Yeah, I was watching it.
the one drop final table?
I was loving it, and Scott Seaver.
Dude, a couple of my favorites.
Jay Carver, Scott Seaver,
Dude, I love Scott Seaver. I
flipping it back and forth.
hated his guts for so long, but
Then you realize he's a genius.
dude, he's beyond genius. Like I don't even understand.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Hey, Ron, just making some flops here. Check to the button. Chris does not hesitate to make it 32. Check call by Aaron, it looks like. Go Gadget Arms by Jerry. Aaron also did not come here to fold. He goes, I did not get my passport punched to fold hands, guys. Jack for pain? Not today. We are one line to a straight here.
$165.
That's a big bet. Did I hear 165? Is that real?
Yeah.
Dude, I know Chris was I don't want to say this in a mean way, but Chris is almost like a little bit of an afterthought when it came to ship face coming to play. Like he goes, "Yeah, I'm bringing a friend." Homeboy came to play tonight. He does not care.
Said it's curtains.
Just zero regard for money. Let's see if Aaron can sniff it.
Yeah, I guess I am starting to kind of feel what Chad's saying. I mean, you don't always have to 3-bet ace king, especially when everybody's buying in for 500 at a 1-2. I mean, it's not a bad thing to flat ace king pre-flop.
Well, I think it's very much table dynamic. Like, if you're going to get people raising with like the jack tens and calling ace kings,
Yeah.
calling 3-bets with ace when you have ace king, I say it's all good. But if you have people that are opening like ace queen folding to all 3-bets, then it's no good. Unless it's Maverick raising, then I'm raising all the time. You big sissy.
Oh man, shots fired.
I'm calling you out, Mav. Is Maverick in the chat right now? I hope not.
No, he's not.
My buddy Ryan.
10.
I am still waiting for the big pot between Jason and
40.
Chris.
And then Pete's just talking and just throws out a raise. Doesn't even skip a beat. Just keeps talking.
0 beats skipped. Oh snap! I'm off work tomorrow. We might be dead. What?
That's it. Just straight up fold it to him.
Just like I have pocket nines. See you later.
I pocket nines. Pete's one of the most likely people to 3-bet at the table because
So
he
not-
always does.
So you think Brad's a little gun shy at this point?
I mean, it could be.
I guess when you double up Rajiv, I guess you just tend to feel a little bit like a less of a person.
And sometimes that happens to people. You lose a hand in a sick way like that, and it makes you just tighten up for whatever reason.
But I mean, I guess. But it's just a cooler.
It is a cooler. I agree.
What are you gonna do?
I keep playing. I actually do the opposite, and I guess it could be slightly tilt, but it's not really. I want to get my money back.
Well, I think when you lose a big pot like that, the tilt, if you want to call it that, which I guess I suppose it is,
It's a form of
it
tilt.
makes you focus, in my opinion. I think it makes me focus, makes me play better. Kind of funny, tonight actually Rajiv has hands.
Yeah.
He's looking like really splashy, but he actually has some decent things to play with.
Yeah, no, I don't tilt anymore. I haven't tilted in a while. Maybe when I lost like 1,200 at 1-2 one time.
I might have done it.
I couldn't hit the brakes that day. I was just
Sometimes
going.
someone cut your brake line. What are you gonna do?
Oh, stop loss? What's that? It did exist that day. Tell you what, those were the days.
Those were them days. I'm here to tell you boys, them days are coming back.
Yeah.
Hashtag double up Rajiv, join the convo. Ooh, I thought Matt was gonna be get funky there, but it's okay. Well, his mommy taught him that you fold twos on those kinds of boards. It's nice though. It sounds like the table is actually being pretty chatty tonight. A lot of times people just sit there and stare at each other and don't talk a lot. So it sounds like our newcomers are bringing the fun.
Well played.
Live stratified girl.
Like the bathroom sink. I'm like, what's going on here? There's no refrigerator. I'm like, oh,
Do you have the strudel on? Should I quit calling it a strudel? Is that stupid? Should I just stop doing
Yeah,
it?
it is kind of stupid.
All right, thanks. No, I just need confirmation. If I'm doing something dumb and you guys don't like it, especially you have to sit next to me.
Yeah, I don't
Just
like the word
t-
strudel.
Just tell me to shut up.
That's not how it's spelled.
It's not.
Strudel. What's a strudel? Is it some kind of baked good?
Yeah. You put them in your toaster oven. At least that one brand you
Oh,
did.
toaster strudel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
The straddler looks up a couple of sixes. David makes a 20 with King Jack suited.
Them crazy sixes. Gonna hit a set. Oh.
Good flop for sixes.
Man, that was close.
Do we know how good I was running the other night? I'll tell you after this hand. Okay, looks like they're staying within the flow here. This hand does not look like it would have hit David's range per se. I'd like to see. Ooh, I think I heard Pete call already. I think Jason's folding to Pete more so than David there. When you're the pre-flop raiser, you see bet and you make top pair in a turn, you're pumped. He's literally doing mental fist pumps right now. Is it saucy time? It looks like Pete's getting saucy.
That was 140.
Ooh.
Around those 1-2 is
It's like I'm taking every spot. I don't even care.
Dude, this looks like such a value raise too. Like pocket twos, like pocket threes, like even Jack 9 possibly.
Like, hey man, I know you're repping the jack, but I got the best two pair all time.
That's right.
Little Kanye for you. What
we
they?
have a $5 single blind game. So
Dude, if we could have Kanye playing in the background of every game, I'd be so happy.
100. No, I'm sorry, 201,000 cap, and then it's a 5-5 scaling game where he's 502,000 cap, or 2,000 cap.
Some of them crusty waffles. Look at that! That's why Pete is nasty. So nasty. I feel like I need to shut this door back here so no one hears me talking about how nasty Pete is.
Yeah. Ew. Pete's just getting it done.
Dude, Pete is just. I mean, he ripped his hand perfectly. It looked like he had something amazing. I mean, for lack of better terminology.
We have a lot of mixed games.
If you're David, though, like, I don't know.
I mean, you turn Jin, right? I mean,
Oh, look at Mouse's.
Turn now.
dancing, dancing, dancing. I know some of you guys might be on some sort of visual enhancers, but that was really a mouse going across the screen, so don't fear.
Just tell us what you had.
Dude,
35.
our fans out there are not too happy with that fold.
I don't know about it. Yeah, I'm trying to think about it right now.
They look like
And then Dave is 35. I'm the 7th grade version.
He's the before picture.
Maybe 5th grade.
I mean, what does he have?
So I guess that was just Pete's image just betting for him.
I couldn't even get that off.
How did King 10 not get in there?
Yeah.
Usually a 5-5.
Yeah. Well, I know it's
5-5.
What? Since when?
I mean, we started 5-10 PLO me and, I don't know if it was 10. But we started that done. I mean, the last time we ran.
played was like
Just keep Dave.
He
month
started,
ago.
Well, he
Where's
just
it-
left for Vegas. So it's been, I mean, you might have actually played the same game when we were in.
I know they won 2 with a $5 green at the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, that's your regular game.
Yeah. Is that the regular game? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a month ago. You said it was
What's up? I see a few subs in the chat. Thank you so much. We do appreciate your allegiance to our show.
Egypt, Eric,
Oh,
and
I'll tell you.
Five-round game?
oh yeah, Rapper.
B Million getting called out
Straight PLO.
for not being a sub.
Hey.
Right.
It ran out. I gotta redo it.
PLO.
Sorry.
And Eric doesn't
You can't unknight B Million. He's in the booth.
What do you got to
There's
do?
no amount of sword removal that makes any sense.
Lay off my sword.
He's got the ultimate power.
and then it just gets switched to one game. And
Sally's on
the people that
Saturday.
don't want to play that game.
We could uncommentate, or we could. I don't want to excommunicate either. I like him by my side.
We played maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. We started 5-10 PLO.
Yeah, I can play. Yeah.
We have Rick Blaze in the chat. I don't know if you remember Rick Blaze. Ricky played in the Akron Poker Leagues.
Or on the list for the 1-2 PLO, they just come
Yeah, Zach Brown.
by and then they stack off every game.
Bearded, padded fella.
Yeah. He loves the chips, preferably Lay's. You'll get that joke.
You would get that joke.
$400 or whatever a minute, and then they stack off.
What is going on? How's Ace 4 not in there? What is happening?
No, I mean, we'll play heads up all day. But I mean, like, people just come randomly and I'll sit with $500 and then stack off, and then leave, and then another guy will come in and do the same thing.
I mean, that big of a PLO game is not tough.
Alright, where's the action at? Where's the straddles at?
Yeah, what happened? It was straddle and double straddling for like 2 seconds, and now it's kind of died down. People are talking too much. They're distracting the straddles.
I'm glad though. I think a social game is a good game in my opinion.
Yeah,
On the table?
No. Wait.
Oh, it's bankroll?
I like talking at the game. I like when people talk to me. Secretly, do they know that I'm just trying to figure out how to own them?
Oh yeah.
But
The other night, the lady sitting next to me, every time she did anything, or if someone like called any of her bets, her phrase literally was, "Of effing course you did." She had the nuts, and she was still like, she was mad. She checked aces full in the river because her logic was, "You're not calling anyhow." And I was like, "Okay."
I
And then
love people like that.
She also, we also had a hand. It was a one-liner to a straight flush on both sides. The bottom end of the straight flush checked, and she checked the top end of the straight flush. She goes, I have a straight flush. And
You're
we're
not calling
like,
anything anyway.
I was like, what is? I mean, I don't know. It was funny. I just
It's people like that you like to play with, though.
I just kept raising just so I could hear her complain about it. It was just
They know
hysterical.
your play so much that they don't even try to value bet because you're not calling anyway.
Yeah.
And then you just get off scot-free.
Then I had like an 85-year-old man hitting on every woman that walked by him.
15.
Isn't that every 85-year-old man that's at the
Yeah.
casino?
I don't know. His name's Louis. If any of you guys know him.
I know Louis.
Yeah. And his dentures.
And he talks real fast.
His dentures are almost always falling out of his mouth.
Oh, man.
But I tell you what, though, this one girl he was talking to, he had some good taste.
15.
Yeah. He's always at the casino. He's a regular up there. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like he's always up there.
Yeah, he was talking to Jess, you know, the girl at the front desk there. You know Jess.
Yeah.
And she's real sweet about it. She just plays along with it. So Jason's got a couple kingers. Rajiv, oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Rajiv's open-ended. Jason has the overpair, obviously. We'll see what happens here on the flop. And we got Matt with the nut low at this rate.
I'd imagine Louis slaying all the G's.
Just a call by Jason. We all know Rajiv's not going anywhere. Rajiv might be raising.
Was Matt the pre-flop raiser? Is that how this went down, or is he just... Oh.
And we're all seeing the turn.
Let's get some pain on the turn. Sorry, shit-faced.
Sorry, Charlie. It's the best one, too. It's the best one.
Man.
Rajiv's like, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Breathe.
I feel like Jason's spidey senses are already tingling a little bit right now, though. But
I mean, it's hard. I mean, he has to have...
he still has to draw.
75.
We have confirmed Matt was a pre-flop raiser, which I understand him c-betting there. Bet once, then fold. Rajiv, man, this kid is like, give me the Oscar now.
That's that. This is the pain you were looking for.
This is it. Novocaine, please.
175.
Okay. At first I thought it was way too big, but I'm actually digging it. Just 100 beans more.
Now for the repain, a sneaky 4 on the river.
What's a 4 gonna do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Oh, I thought there was I don't know what I'm thinking.
No, Rajiv having money is the best thing for the game.
I was looking at chat and somebody said king, so I meshed the chat and the flop together. It's fun. So let's see what
I don't know. This river 8 of hearts is not good for Rajiv. Checkity check.
How did the action go pre-flop?
Was it Matt raised? Both of them called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's interesting that he did flat with the
Yep.
king's
Check
pre-flop.
check. Rajiv is ticked. Don't put in the mucky dung dung. Rajiv is stacking. Rajiv's at the $800 right now.
Yeah, look at that river though. The 8 of hearts. Like, what?
Hey,
How much better of a river could you get, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
seriously. That's sarcasm, folks. Jason's like, my fans. My fans. What are they gonna do?
I could go line crap.
Yeah, Day Shift says that was a bad river. Couldn't agree more.
He actually said bad river, boo.
No, there's more O's. Could you send it out?
Boo.
There it is. I feel like Pete sits in that chair all the time. Like he's like the has the two ends. Like every time he sits at our table.
It's pretty much reserved. Those are Pete's chairs.
Pete's chairs. Speaking of chairs, these new chairs are really just doing me great. Doing me great.
I could sit here all night.
Have you guys seen? Did you guys see that thing that Poker News posted not too long ago? It's called the tool, the human tool. You're supposed to sit on it when you're at the poker table to improve your posture. Actually, we purchased one. We're waiting for it to arrive. I can't wait to test it out. It's very interesting. It looks like it kind of takes your butt cheeks and separates them a little bit, but in turn, it causes you to sit up straight and decreases pressure on your back. So
Okay.
I cannot wait to try it out.
Oh, are you sure you got that from the right store? It could have came from Ambience or something.
That is a store for lovers. See how I hunch? I'm a huncher. I got curved spine. I got scoliosis back here.
I am. I'm a huncher too. I
With
can't.
the human tool, I'll be like, and I'll be even taller than Bob at that point. So Bob's gonna have to have one too.
That's because you have something up your butt cheeks.
It'll take my cheeks and just pull them apart just
Okay.
enough that I sit upright.
You're kind of making me want one. I don't know.
Hey, everyone should try it out. I've heard good things. They're getting great reviews.
I have a
So
problem.
we have ourselves a 4-bet pot, if you guys have been keeping track. Chris raises the button with the ace-king, as you can see. Matt says, I don't give a crud about your button raise. He's also in the straddle. 3-bets it. Now we got Chris 4-betting it to 122. What a fun number.
Yeah. And if that's not enough for you, you can also follow us at Poker on Air.
Follow us on Poker Nair.
Why not?
We just recently were followed by Poker Central. Very exciting.
Heads up.
We hope to collab with them in the future.
So it looks like he calls. Matt's trying to get a little spicy here.
Ooh,
Oh,
sorry about your stack. This is exactly what Matt wanted. Not exactly, but pretty darn close. I guess you have to kind of put Ace King on Chris's range, but you got a blocky. I mean, what do you want? So I would assume Chris knows Matt only has $80 left. I don't. Did Matt
180.
Did Matt add on that we don't know of?
He must have because
Does he have a black chip there?
I think those chips on the left are greens, right?
They look like greens, but I mean one might be a little bit darker.
I don't see the reason of him betting that amount if he only has 80. But yeah, I mean maybe.
I mean I don't know. Sometimes people get nervous and they overbet on accident. I think Matt knows.
I mean, I
but
feel like he wouldn't be thinking this much if it was only for $80. He would
Oh,
already
no.
just put it in. So
Well, I
he
think
must.
I think he would just put it in pre. He's just like I'm here. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I mean, if that's correct, though, and he only has 80, it's kind of good in.
Oh, we're gonna have a crying call here. It looks like.
Call.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what happened was Matt added on and started him with 500.
And this is just
Chop it up. Not today. That's what we call a pretty big pot. Pretty big pot. Big pot. So actually, Matt had a full 500 clip there.
which makes a lot more sense of why he was thinking and then
I
shoved all in.
thought I saw some darker chips on a stack. I just couldn't tell from our camera angle. Icky. So I think Chris just paid for his trip from New
Yeah.
Jersey.
And that was all of the kings, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah,
all of them.
all of them. If you were looking for more kings, they weren't coming. Wow. Yeah, I think Matt's gonna be coming back, but if I was him, I would take a little breather, stretch my legs a little bit, make sure that I come back fresh and focused. Maybe he's gonna go buy one of those human tools so I can sit on it better.
Man.
You guys
So
saw
that
a
thing-
little graphic there. We'll bring it up later, but it will show you our Twitter handles if you want to get a hold of us when we are off air to discuss hands that you've played. Maybe I'll discuss hands I've played with you. Maybe we'll have a budding friendship and we'll forever be friends. David makes it $12 with his Niners.
I think it'd be easy to do, and then just go and Heads up.
Pete might run with his hand. Pete's already bluffed David once. We might be seeing round 2 here real soon.
You got to think that's going to start getting in David's head, though. I mean, bluffing once, shame on me.
Bluff me twice. Crap, I'm going home.
I'm out of it.
Pete goes floaty style. Aaron, quit staring at me. Aaron, quit staring at me. Aaron.
You're looking right at us. It's starting to creep me out a little bit.
David's going to go for another bet here, looks like. Trying to size it out. 45-ish? 50? 40 bungs? Bungs?
40 bones.
Bum bum bum. Quick call from Pete. Ugh. I thought Pete was, I don't know.
What did you think?
Pete's working on his image again. Looks like the chat's talking about my previous appearance on the show when I was showing off my beautiful stems when I appeared in my jorts.
Hey, it really threw me off.
Dude, I could see in your eyes, like you literally just could get 0 reads when I was going all in every hand. There they are.
But
There are Twitter handles. You can get at me at t.1512 or
you can
Bobby.
get at me at that at B10315.
If you would start putting half of your Facebook posts on Twitter, you'd be nationally renowned.
Possibly.
Dude, this guy has some of the best posts. Find him
can't
on
help it.
find him on Facebook.
You could. You
Bobby
could try.
Miller.
It's pretty hard. There's a lot of Bobby Millers around.
A lot of Bobby Millers, but there's only one skydiving in his profile picture.
Yeah.
17. Call.
Separated at birth. Look at this table. Raise. Call.
Three players.
Very top. 3 players to the flop, and Rajiv is like, you know what? Why not?
30.
Why not hit top pair and have 2 people
all he
trying to
needs.
bet and call?
If only this was a different Chris, he'd be calling all 3 streets.
Yeah, that's true.
Call.
Sounds like a raffle going on or something. No?
Yeah. Call.
Where is that coming from?
I don't know.
What is that? Amazing noise.
40.
His name is Bobby Miller. It's not Tom Dwan. We have ourselves a pretty juicy pot here. Oh, the 5-3 folded too soon.
57. Call.
And boom.
Boom.
You just value on yourself against Rajiv.
So I wish I knew a little bit more about Aaron. I wish I got to talk to him before we started to know how often he watches. Does he know about? I'm just gonna call him the Rajiv because at this point he needs a the in front of him, in front of his
The
name.
Rajiv. It's pretty interesting that he would bet 3 streets into Rajiv calling 3 streets. Even watching, you got to think Rajiv has.
Even if
has
you-
it. I mean, like-
if you had a second pair, it's probably better than your second pair. To be honest. So,
And maybe he's just like, you know what? I'm going with this.
go on.
Maybe he's that type of player. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all the way to the river. That's it.
I haven't heard from Shitfaced in a minute.
He's just relaxing, enjoying his winnings right now. Just sitting on him.
Just sitting, literally.
Just sitting on. Just sitting on him.
Dude, I'm happy for Rajiv. At the same time, though, it might be gone 5 hands. For some reason, I feel like we should have had like this game like uncapped.
Yeah. Why not?
So everyone was
Let's put in-
everyone was so casual about buying in max. We should just been like, you want to come in?
You
Hang
guys
out?
want to buy in for 1K? Go for it.
Like right now, like what if we at any point like 500 was a max was the cap original buy-in, but what if we allowed people to add on to biggest stack?
That would be amazing.
Like right now, like I just want to see like the Pete Rajiv war, each with 1K stacks in a 1-2 game.
Oh man.
Ooh, what a card!
Ooh, the gypsy turn.
David with the flush draw and Z straight draw
He says, please.
and second pair. Now Chris, who's also having himself a great game, turns a set. I missed a reflop action. Do you remember what it was?
I do not. I was distracted.
60.
How much did you make? 60?
So he did make it 60. Now, what do you do if you're in Chris's spot?
I feel like I'm raising because it looks like David has an ace.
I mean, you're raising for value.
Yeah.
Give yourself a little protection from the obvious draws.
Wow. He's selling it. He's really selling it. Did I see 2 black ones?
One, 165.
Think about the size.
I think it's fine. I like it.
Me too. It's like I'm gonna times it by 3, subtract 15. Sounds good to me.
A little under 3x is never a bad thing.
No.
Can't wait to see what happens.
Now, if you're
here.
David, do you ever find a call? I mean, I think 105 to win 312. Yee! And in your mind, you have like a bajillion outs. Literally a bajillion.
Yeah, but don't you think if he calls, then what happens when the river bricks? You're kind of just giving up.
You reach in your pocket and you get more money out.
Is that how
We
do
don't
this?
think about bricks. We think about how we're
We
running.
think
the
about
sand.
Yahtzee. Is that what we're saying? We're gonna hit, no matter what. It's coming.
God, I wish I remember preflop action here. Oh, I screwed up by not paying attention enough. I want to say that Chris raised.
And snap. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see some fun.
And
If
David's
Chris-
like, crap. And boom.
Oh, he's not crap no more.
And he gets there in the most dirty way.
He's like, I'm not. What are you tapping your? You can't. Oh, he just now saw his hand. He was tapping his hand. He was tapping like sorry I got there, but he was not aware of the style in which he got
Of
there.
the style in which he got there.
Whoa!
Holy. So much pain this game. It's like bringing me so much joy, which is.
451.
I almost didn't show. And then I would watch on TV.
Oh, man.
That would have been history.
What a hand that was.
That was blah. So I've been on this like. So
What happened?
I've been on this like pretty nasty heater lately,
Yeah.
and it's mostly due because I have not had situations like that.
It's interesting too because for him to make the play he made and then he didn't really realize that he had the straight at the end.
He didn't know he had the straight?
He didn't realize it until obviously like he tabled his hand.
No,
But he didn't realize he had.
No, I thought he didn't know what Chris had.
That's what somebody just told me. They said he didn't know he had the straight. That's what Coach was saying.
I thought he didn't know what Chris had, not that he didn't know what he had. Either way, it's a great story.
Yeah.
No, so I was curious to know what Chris's or Aaron's story was. He's our player from Canada. Sounds like he plays in Vegas and Windsor and Detroit on the regular. He has a win out in Vegas. I'm not sure what the buy-in was or anything like that, but a win is a win any way you shape it or cut it. And he said, and they claim he has not watched us before, so he has no idea of what Rajim is capable of. So that might explain why he would bet into him 3 times.
I think he was just looking at his obvious draws. Like, the flush is obvious.
So we just had it confirmed by our head tournament director, Mr. Cutrafello, aka Cooch, that the David was not even aware that he had the straight because he was, as someone put it, blinded by his flush draw. I think he just thought he bricked off and he flipped his hand over because.
At least he tabled though.
He tabled.
Because that would be very unfortunate for him.
Could you imagine losing a 12K because he didn't table? Ugh.
A 12K? That's a pretty huge pot.
1200.
Oh, okay. I can imagine losing a 12K pot.
Yeah, a 12K pot would be gross.
That's why.
What's going on here? Then Matt just somehow just backed himself into 3 6s.
For everybody watching from home, that's why you always table your hand, guys. That's a perfect reason right there. You might not be paying attention to some of the other things that are happening. Just show it, you know.
I had a couple spots the other night where I was really nervous that I misread my hand because I don't love looking back. Like I'll look.
You don't look
pre-flop,
back at it.
Very rare. And the hand like, rolled out like so perfect that I had to just like double check to make sure that I wasn't losing my mind. Matt had some equity on the turn. Then he's had all the check marks on the river.
Yeah.
Who's the chat talking to? Streamer. Who's streamer? Is that us?
Maybe. If we could get a shot of the chip counts at any moment that is possible, I would love to take a look at that. Maybe next hand.
Yeah, hold on. He'll put it up shortly.
Boom. Little redemption here for Chris.
Yeah, Chris was. I mean, that was a huge pot that he lost.
Yeah. I mean, he played it fine. What are you going to do? It's just those coolers that happen.
AA Ron's like, well, Chris isn't running too hot. Let's go ahead and just
Let's get in here.
we'll just dogpile the guy. We do want to say what's up to all of our loyal watchers and folks that are hanging out with us. If anybody new to the stream, feel free to ask whatever questions you want in the chat. We will do our best to try to answer for you. I wish that was 7 of diamonds.
Yeah, see, I got you. You're rooting for the pain now. The pain train.
There's a shot of our chip count. Oh, that was quick. There
There
back.
it is. There it is.
Rajiv, who's in the game for about, I want to say 400, was up $600. David in for 5. Everyone else is in for 5 except for Matt. Matt's in for I want to say like 7-ish, maybe even 1,000. So Matt's looking to catch up here. So let's see. 2 of our out-of-towners are stuck, but Chris is doing pretty well still, even though he took that massive hit on that cooler river.
And what a cooler that was.
Oh, it was gross. Like it
Wasn't
like
even
I
a
said,
spade though.
It was
like
the hard
worst
way.
one. Yeah.
It was the
worst
hard
one.
way.
Well,
Thank you to all the kind words in the chat. We appreciate it.
And if you are liking it, don't forget to follow or subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribing is nice. That really shows us you love us.
Yeah, we want to see that little blue chip next to your name. That's how you separate the love from the like,
The men from the boys.
and the ladies from the other ladies. Looks like Jason's getting after a little bit, which is funny because Brad's played 3 hands, which I guess
Yeah, it's interesting for him.
which
to
you could
take
think
this
that
spot.
sometimes someone that hasn't played very much, that maybe they're getting tired of folding, so they raise maybe a weaker hand, or you just think that they might be raising a strong hand, but at the same time they might just be so nitty they'll fold to any 3-bet.
heads up.
Well, and here's the thing too. It all depends on how he's feeling, you know? I mean, he's played bigger stakes. People are saying he's a degen at roulette. He's kind of got the gambly thing going on, so maybe he just wants to get in here and mix it up a little bit. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what your cards are, honestly. It's how you play it.
So I'm a c-betting freakazoid. Like I just almost can't help myself, even though I shouldn't all the time. I think it's actually a fairly good check back by Jason. That way, if Brad led turn, he could reevaluate. But since Brad checked twice, it's going to allow him to do a delayed c-bet, and I think it's going to work. But a check raise would be really, really good. That's on the flip side. So if you're looking at it from Brad's angle, what hand is checking that flop? I mean, it's super juicy. A jack's probably not checking. I mean, sometimes the nuts might just check because they're trying to get tricky. That's the hardest part about live poker, is I think we all kind of have been learning at the same kind of clip, coming up as we do as poker players. But being able to access all that information on the fly, that's why Phil Ivey is the best. He can just access any part of his brain, any part of his memory at any given time and just own everyone's soul. Like he'll remember a hand he played against with you 6 years ago and say, oh, he did it the same way, he acted the same way, and he had air.
I mean,
So
he's Phil Ivey. He's a monster.
What's I'm saying, but like it's almost like that movie Limitless, Like he has that pill that like allows him to access all of his brain.
Maybe he did.
And
Maybe
we're
he has it.
Dude, they need to make that. But anywho, that's what lately I've been playing a little bit more often, and I've been trying to slow things down to allow myself to have that chance to try to access that information. That way, after the hand, I don't go, oh, I didn't think about that. I want to make sure I'm taking in every bit of information and making the best decision possible. David, he goes, well, I got some money now. Might as well use it to my advantage. I can't believe Reggie folded that. Like, I thought it was like 80% for sure he was calling.
I'm actually surprised. I mean, he did only have what, $5 in, so.
I know, but he's like out of position. That's like his prime. That's like his prime spot.
Like we haven't really seen. Well, I guess he's collected some chips at some point, but we haven't really seen.
Hey David, how do you like to flop?
Him with a big stack.
Wow.
The dead man's hand.
Ooh, nice reference.
Yep. I remember things sometimes.
Good job. I kind of thought Matt was going to peel there. But I guess against a 3-bet opponent,
he would have peeled if it was ace-6.
He would have.
That was a joke. I gotta quit saying stuff like that because I think that chat takes me serious and they think that I'm an idiot when I say things like that.
That's okay. Make them try to figure it out.
Yeah, you guys figure it out.
I'm not sure that made me laugh. But
we got the auction for the straddles.
just that single straddle this go around.
Which is still nice though. I mean, hey, straddles are fun. And with the stacks being this deep, I mean, it only makes sense. It's like a 2-5, which is good.
All right, we're getting after it here.
Look at this. It looks like Jason and his buddy Chris are from the same school of thought when it comes to 3-betting pre-flop.
Dude, they get that button and they do not mess around.
I'm not able to play with any rack. We got all the money. Is that called a free bet? What's that? I'm not on that picture. I'm not on the pop-up chapter yet.
I just like the fact that I didn't really know what to expect when it came to these players tonight, but I think a lot of them are really surprising me. Like I didn't know Matt. Like I know Matt is a new guy to us. When he came in the first time, I was like, "Are you the guy from Canada?" And he said, "No." And I think Matt's style it works for this game. Justin and Chris got that East Coast New Jersey thing going for us.
I love how you can get labeled by like where you're from. Like, are you the guy from Canada? Like, why can't I be like anything else? So why do I have to be the guy from Canada?
I think you're from. I think this makes you easy going.
Should have said, "Are you from Canada?" Eh?
He would have saw right through that.
He would have saw that. Yeah, that's not good. Hope you never saw the South Park movie.
That's what I was talking to my buddy about today. I was like, yeah, we got a guy coming from Canada today. And I'm really hoping he just comes in and just starts throwing Terrence and Phillips. That's how he introduces himself. Well, ship-faced. I haven't slipped. Flops top pair with the open-ended straight draw. Chris is open-ended as well, so we could see our battle of buddies here.
The
Rajiv,
battle of the buddies.
Rajiv is just fooling around over here.
That he wants it, dude. Look at him.
45.
Rajiv has a flush draw though. I don't think Jason's going anywhere here. King for the pain.
Man.
It just happens.
We call for the pain and it comes every time.
But the beautiful part is, Jason still has the flush draw, so he's not even drawing dead. Wow, what a turn card.
$115.
Man. How is this ride gonna be home? I wonder who drove.
Hopefully they took turns. I think they took a rental car, but either way. 115. That's a pretty sizable bet. I think he's trying to price out the ace of clubs, but
Well, and you know how it is. Like when you're heads up with a friend, it's like so hard to fold. Like
it's so hard because
to fold.
you get down, you get those levels. We've done it countless
Yep.
times. Brick on the river. So Shipface does not catch up. Ooh, he's counted out though. I mean, oh, maybe Chris asked him.
252.
There's no friends at the table.
Rip.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's all. I mean,
That's
what
the friend stuff right
dude,
there.
there's nothing you can say but oh shit there. I mean, pardon my Francais, but I mean, there's just no other things you can utter. You're my friend. We rode 35 hours together in a car, and you're just gonna put me in a cage like that?
Well, because you hate to fold, and then you hate to know that this is, for one, this is your debut on the show, and then this is gonna be like it's forever instilled on Twitch. Like it's gonna be
Yeah, we won't
online,
say, we won't say
on
that, we won't say he won't ever come back, but this might be his only opportunity.
and he's playing against his buddy, and this happens. It's just, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, if this is Brandon or Brad or anybody else, like I think he's just gonna be like make a crying call, but since it's or make a fold rather. Since it's his buddy and he knows he's capable of just effing around,
And calls. And loses.
and he's like, I got Broadway, bro.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouch. Oh, that stings.
Now what he should do is ask Chris to borrow another buy-in. Can I get a buy-in, bro?
Bro, can I get bro?
let
No,
me get a-
seriously, bro. Like you're covering the you're covering the rental car, right?
He does.
And those beautiful, beautiful stacks of chips go over to Chris.
Anybody give me a ride to the ready? You buy a car, man.
Chris said he needed a ride, and somebody told me to buy a car.
Says the one who
Oh, yeah.
go 1.2K.
Hey, remember when I took like just like 600 off of you? I feel better now about talking to you again.
Yeah, now that you've won, I feel like we can put the shield down and start chatting it up.
Give him big chips.
I guess I do that. I never thought about that. I guess when I take a big pot off of somebody, I don't talk to him for a minute because I don't know. I don't want to say anything like stupid, like haha.
I kind of just keep doing whatever I was doing. I mean,
All right, we'll just take a step back from that sentence and say you are a rare breed. You are your own person. I've never seen anyone be able to entertain themselves and 8 other strangers as well as you do. We'll make it 9 because usually you're entertaining the dealer as well.
I appreciate that. That was like from the heart.
Dude, for real, right from the old.
Chat doesn't know. They only get a small taste of me in here. They don't realize how how deep it goes.
You guys, come to Cleveland. Come to Cleveland. Come play some poker with B Million, and you'll get the full taste. Then you want to brush your teeth. Trust me.
Oh, that's what she said. All right.
Exactly.
Looks like a ship face reloads.
Dude, you're not even trying. There's a T in there.
I said ship faced. It's just
so hard.
His name. It sounds
it's so
like
hard to enunciate.
It sounds like you're saying something else, okay? But it's ship faced. P's
Dude.
sound like T's. Whatever.
But you may be making more money here again.
Jake, can you check them?
I think ship faced just reloaded for 300.
Watch it, Philly guy.
So Matt and Rajiv going at it here. Oh, I thought that was a 6. I was like, oh my gosh, Rajiv just running like hot lava.
6. Oh, you're good. Thanks.
Oh, Matt does fold. Good fold by Matt. I wonder how much. I don't know if Matt knows Rajiv at all, and knows that Rajiv would have been betting there heavy with a jack or top 2.
Idle Time says, FYI, I want to see the announcers play.
If you want, you can go back into our previous broadcast and see our heads-up battle, which B Million and I played heads-up. He got really fortunate to win.
Yeah, I won twice.
You basically won
Heads up.
twice against me because you basically fell to me. I was down to what?
75 chips.
75 chips, and we started with like what, 5K or whatever, and I battled all the way back to like 3K, and then he beat me again.
And you can watch me play next week. I will be playing on the table.
How do I not know about this? Is this like? Are you keeping secrets from me?
Is it next week the 7th?
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Go ahead. Yeah, talk about that real quick.
No, it's just a sit and go. I'm in it. I played it.
That's right.
That's right.
Keep talking. Be right back.
Okay. So Chris gets a little redemption here. I mean, when you get coolered like that, it sucks really bad. So as long as you keep playing consistent, though, it can come back around, which it did. And now he's probably feeling happy again. So we got Dave with the gut shot. Chris flopping top pair, as he always flops something when he's in the hand. Seems to be running hot tonight. Oh, this is interesting. We have a little aggression, a little semi-bluff going on here. David. He wants more. They're battling.
Didn't have my mic on. You guys are battling again.
Yeah.
I think just Chris is like, I hate your guts, and I'm just gonna. I'm never folding to you ever.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I don't mind semi-bluffing. It's a gut shot, though. It's kind of hard to hit, but it works. And
Show the bluff. Show the bluff. Show the bluff.
I don't know if you want to show that hand. Well, you know me. I'm not a fan of showing, period. But I wouldn't want to show him that I'm semi-bluffing there. I would just let him run. Oh.
Tell him, Tobes.
And I had king of clubs, so.